What's up, y'all? So let's do some zodiac sign readings. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. If you are Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or if you are around someone, or friends with someone, or just cool with someone, maybe Bestie is a Capricorn. Maybe this is for Bestie. I don't know. But this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and we are getting the Oracle card of Saturn. That is the age. We are in the age of reality and of discipline. Y'all see the things that is going on surrounding us, or the things that are going on specifically in the U.S., Capricorn. This is the age of things that you may be healing from, or these could be things that could be catching up to you because of things that you've done. This could also be a period of you coming out of a period of hardship, Capricorn, if you will. This is just the age of reality. Things coming to light that have gone on. Your eyes are being opened, Capricorn. This is not a season for you to remain in the dark about things. This is not the season for you to remain ignorant to the facts of situations that you are in. There's a lot of truth telling that is going to go on, Capricorn, and you're going to have to deal with that and be disciplined enough to deal with it. I know that was real short, Capricorn, but I can't give you nothing else. You're going to have to develop some discipline and move forward and know that this too shall pass if this is a time of trouble for you. If this is not a time of trouble, this is going to be a time for you to be healing from some things that you've gone through. Allow the healing to come through and go through those steps of healing so that you can get to the end of this road, Capricorn. I'm not promising that it is going to be easy, but it is worth it. Have the discipline to know that when it is time to let go of something, when it is time to begin something, that is exactly what you need to do, Capricorn. All right? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, you are coming up with the Eve card, the Divine Feminine Awakening. Now, I know what a lot of you are saying. What about the male Tauruses? What about the male Tauruses? This may be the call to the male energy or the masculine energy Tauruses to not get in contact with, because that sounds crazy, to get in tune with your feminine energy. Maybe there's a need for some softness in a situation, Taurus, that you're not considering. Maybe it is that you are being called to lead, and it's not, I'm not saying, oh, there's something out there that I need to do. No, maybe it's a thing of you leading your family. You see, there's a family tree, or there's a tree here. Okay, the tree of life is here. This is more so directly, Taurus, for you to focus on your roots. Okay, this is you maybe being a little bit softer when it comes to you possibly dealing with family, if you will, or whatever these grounding things or these things that ground you. Maybe you are going at it with a bit too much, I gotta get it done, I gotta da-da-da-da-da, and maybe that's just the idea in you being an earth sign. You maybe need to stand still and view the things that are in front of you right now versus being a bull in a china shop and charging ahead and possibly causing some form of disaster along the way. Not that masculine energy is, and I had to pause, y'all, because while some masculine energy is chaotic, not all masculine energy is intended to be chaotic. And again, Taurus, I'm not saying that you are being masculine, but maybe you need to pour into or allow that softer, more feminine energy to come out to maybe shift things around, make things happen, and dare I say, get what you want. Sometimes it is okay for you to just sit back and wait. You know, with masculine energy, it is always action. Masculine energy is action. Feminine energy is allowing. Not saying that you gotta be a pushover or a doormat or no shit like that, but what I'm saying is, if you are seeking answers or you're trying to Maybe you're doing shadow work and you're trying to find where the loose thread is. Maybe the universe is telling you to be still. Please be still, beloved. The answers are right there in front of your face if you turn around and notice what is in front of you versus you searching. All right, Taurus. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or if you are dealing with Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or maybe this message is for someone that you know that is Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. You are getting the Black Moon in Cancer, the Black Moon Lilith, in Cancer, and it's asking you to honor your emotions. Okay, let's talk about this, Virgo, because maybe there's a thing going on where you're hiding your emotions about a situation. I keep seeing trees in a lot of these oracle cards, so I'm going to go with a family situation that you may have going on. Not saying that it might be something that you even was looking to find. Maybe it's something about some secrets. You see the people over there in the dark underneath the tree that is kind of blacked out, and then there are people that are standing off looking from on afar. These are people that are looking back at some things that maybe happened to them in childhood, or some things that maybe happened to them, maybe 10, 20 years ago. May not necessarily have to do with anything that has to do with you being a kid, but you're reflecting upon something that still hurts you from years ago. And your emotions are valid. The universe is showing you in the honor your emotions card. It's not that it's not okay for you to be angry, for you to be sad, for you to be in love, whatever it is. It's the fact that you are putting a wall of waters, if you will. And that's possibly you, Virgo, being, and I love y'all, Virgo, but sometimes you're a little bit erratic. You're a bit neurotic. And this is your neuroses showing up in the form of those waters in between what you're trying to bury, what you've been trying to maybe put behind you, but for some reason it keeps coming up in different versions in your life. It's time for you to it's time for you, Virgo, to pay attention to. I didn't want to use the phrase pay attention to like you're not looking at it, but it's time for you to maybe honor those emotions. Maybe it's time for you to acknowledge those emotions you're feeling surrounding said situation. And who knows what it is? It is a cup situation. It is a situation surrounding emotions. So whatever that is, Virgo, universe is asking you to honor it and acknowledge it first, and then honor it. You might be mad for a reason. You might be sad for a reason, but because you're continuously trying to extinguish it, you're doing nothing but making it worse by not acknowledging that, yes, I was hurt by such and such saying this or doing this. Yes, I am angry because you said or did this. Yes, I'm happy because you did this or that. Virgo, whatever that is. Some spirit is saying some of y'all are grinding your gears thinking about somebody that you probably done put a curse on, honey. And I'm talking to my witchy folk, honey. Stop worrying if that shit worked, because it did, okay? Now go and get you some rest, Virgo, okay? But honor those emotions. And if you are doing spell work or you have done spell work, it's time for you to possibly redo that spell. And you need to revisit your emotions surrounding that spell before you redo it, okay? So this one is an interesting one. I want y'all to listen. This one is for Pisces, Sun, Leo, Moon. Doesn't mean if the message doesn't if the message resonates with you, you can't receive it, because this is specifically for Pisces, Sun, and Leo, Moon. Rock with it, okay? But I want you to know this is directly for them. So if you are Pisces, Sun, Leo, Moon, you are coming up with the Black Moon Lilith in Leo. And it's asking you to allow your light to shine. So it's potential that you may move like a Leo. You may make, not decisions, but the things that you do, not necessarily that you present as a Leo, because that's your rising sign. But if you are a Leo moon, you may have those thought processes of Leo. And in this card specifically, it is you maybe doubting something, doubting your potential, doubting who you are, not being necessarily sure of yourself. I don't know. But it's a thing of you allowing whatever that is that's beaming within you to come out. Maybe you are stifling your personality because people feel like you're too much, you're too extra, you're too this, you're too that. Well, that's their problem, isn't it, Pisces Sun, Leo Moon? It isn't a thing of you lacking confidence. You're quite confident. It's a thing of you trying to make sure that you don't step on toes showing your prowess, and that's exactly what you should not be doing. If you are beautiful, you are talented, you are the best person for the job, whatever it is, Leo, that you, or excuse me, Pisces Sun, Leo Moon. See, I'm speaking directly to your Leo. Whatever it is, like you've got this bright burning idea that you want to do, but you're afraid that people are going to receive it wrong or feel like you're doing too much. Well, that was what you were born to do. You're part of the shiny bunch, Pisces, Leo, and Libra. We like things that are very shiny and very extravagant and very I am here, bitch. I have arrived. This is what the universe wants from you with that card. There's no reason for you to remain stifled. That fire is burning within you to come out and show your real personality or show what it is that you can do, but you're hiding it because you're worried about other people. Stop that, Pisces Sun, Leo Moon. It's your turn. So this one is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and I'm going to go out on a limb and say if your Venus is in Cancer, this is for you as well. So there's love and abundance in your path, beloved. Maybe this is something that you may have been asking the universe for, something that is deserving, if you will. If you are, let's say it's on the flip side, you don't know that this is what you deserve. You don't know that this is what the universe has for you, love and abundance. This is your sign right here. This is your confirmation. If you've been asking the universe, will I receive love and abundance, or will my situation change? Will my finances change? Will I have love in my life? The answer is yes. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and if your Venus is in Cancer. If you have already asked the universe for this and you're in a position of, well, I'm waiting for my answer, the universe is responding to you and letting you know the answer is yes. The number 25 is at the bottom of the card. I know that there's no specific to it, but I like to point it out that added together is a 7. If you've been seeing a lot of 7s, that is the number that the universe is calling out for you. Maybe you've been seeing the 777s, and it's time for you to go play the lottery. You see that the card is saying love and abundance. Maybe your love for money will finally pay off. Sis, bro, if you win the lottery, send auntie some coins, okay? Maybe that's what you've been praying for. Maybe you're one of these folks that's been like, look, I want to win this damn lottery. Maybe it's time for you to go play. Didn't say that it is going to be the multi-million-dollar one or whatever it is that's out here now. And I did not say that you couldn't win that. But what I am saying is, if this is your intention, you need to put yourself in position to do exactly that. And if it's not about money with you, if you're looking for love, that applies. That same reasoning applies. If you are truly looking for love, Cancer, you need to put yourself out there. Maybe it is that you need to be more loving. Y'all know y'all some sweet people, but sometimes when you get mad, baby, it is violent and it is not cool. Cancer choose violence. That means it is over with for everybody around. Maybe the universe is saying, all right, now it's time for you to stop being mean. Get back to being your loving self so that you can attract that abundance and that love that you have been chanting about and praying about and wishing about and burning candles about. Baby, it starts with you, okay? You got to put yourself in position to receive that you've been asking the universe for. And if it is specifically love and abundance, the universe has asked you or has answered you, Cancer, yes. Now put yourself in position so that you can receive. I really ain't got too much for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, because Scorpio already know what time it is, honey. Scorpio has entered into their royal period, honey. And I know y'all see the Queen Jezebel card there, so this is for the queens and the girls who feel like I'm her, okay? And you are. But I just want you to be careful passing that witch box out, okay? See, with the magnetic royal witch card, baby, you drawing everybody that you want towards you. I mean, it's just something succulent about you, baby. They just got to touch you. Your hair is beautiful. Your skin is nice. Just your whole aura is everything. Just giving royalty, honey. Just old pompous bitch, honey. But people just want to be around you. There's something very, very special about you, Scorpio, and you know this. And it's time for you to be like, well, the world should know this too. And I think the world already knows that you're that person. We already know that you are him or you are her. But you got a few little haters. You got a few people that might try to steal your shine. You got some people that may not even respect the fact that you are exactly who the fuck you say you are, Scorpio. Then there are those people that are there to just drain your energy, honey. I want you to be careful, Scorpio. Vet everyone that comes around you, because this is a magnetic season for you, meaning everything you touch or everything that you desire, it will come to you. But with those things coming to you will be those people who mean you no good, those people who mean to eat off of your labor, eat off of the fruit of your land, eat off of your blessings, absorb your blessings, steal your blessings, and don't forget destiny swap. So I want you to be careful, Scorpio, while you out here having fun and living in your moment, because this is your moment, Scorpio. Be careful of the people that you allow around you, because there are going to be a lot of people trying to take from you, subtract from your energy, your finances, your beauty, things like that. Have fun. Be cautious, Scorpio. Now this one's going to be a little tricky. This one's for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. This card is coming up with the number 5 on it. The projection and your spiritual goal. Now I did take the time to look at the number 44 that's at the bottom as well as looking at the number 5. And we know that the number 5 indicates, let me make sure I pull it back up for you, change, freedom, adventure, and expansion. The thing I'm getting from that, my beautiful Aquarius people, Sun, Moon, Rising, is that you may be projecting some character flaws upon other people that is kind of being received as you have a lot to hide. You see that trunk off to the left that's locked up with the rusted chain, and the things are all in a disarray in that box. Like, it's beginning to be received as if you have something to hide. With that number 5 showing up, that is often asking you maybe to change your mind about something, because it's causing people to be a little bit curious about your background. I'm not encouraging you to hide things, Aquarius, but if you have secrets, you may need to stop being as judgmental towards other people. And I'm not saying if people are fucking up around you, you can't call them out on it, but it's the way you're doing it that may be a bit distasteful, and it's starting to look like you're projecting some flaws in your own life onto other people. So just take a look at that, Aquarius, and check it and change it. Not saying that you're a bad person, but I know that that 5 is asking for you to look within yourself for those changes. Those are changes that you want to see in other people. And you know, if you want to see change in other people, you have to do the work within yourself. There's also the number 44 at the bottom of your card, saying that if you need help with something, get divine guidance. It's not that you are not spiritual or not in tune with whomever your higher being is, but it's a thing of you need to do something to help strengthen whoever you are. If your intention is to hide whatever this is, these secrets, maybe they're deep, dark family secrets or things about yourself that you don't want revealed, ask your ancestors or your God for help. If these are things that you have not committed against other people, that is. I'm saying that if these are things that you know that may embarrass you or may make people change their opinion of you, first of all, I encourage you to tap into that honesty, Aquarius. You all are known for being very, very honest. And I don't know, maybe it's a situation that you feel like you can't trust the people that you're around, but these people are seeing through you. There's something very hidden about you that you think that you're hiding by projecting maybe anger, frustration, or a better life, whatever it is. People are not buying into it anymore. People are noticing that there's a chink in your armor. Okay? Do self-work. Do some shadow work. Get to calling on your ancestors, honey, because people are figuring out what it is that you are keeping bottled up and you are hiding, Aquarius. Okay? Again, it doesn't make you a bad person, but people are starting to look for reasons to apply to why you're doing this projecting, okay? And this one is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. Happy Gemini season to all of the Geminis out there. It looks like this is your turn too. I know that we have had this phrase used a couple times in this reading, but I like to read what I see. And I see Black Moon Lilith in Capricorn for Gemini in an elevated status. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say, if you have a moon in Capricorn and your sun is Gemini, this is for you. That status of elevation is for you. There is a number 10, I believe that is, at the bottom of that card. Auntie Eyes getting old. Either way, that speaks of new beginnings for you. Something is starting over for you, Gemini. Maybe, what is it, your Saturn return? Maybe you've made it to the end of your Saturn return and now things are about to get back to normal for you. Things are about to change in major ways for you, Gemini. And I know jokingly I like to say that it's like 12 of y'all in the room at one time. And possibly you're like, well, which version of me? Baby, every version of you is getting an upgrade, okay? If there's that silly version of you that you keep tucked away so that you can be serious, you're going to upgrade that. People are going to find you more hilarious in your stoic responses that you give up. If you are thinking about changing careers, you're getting ready to go through a situation of moving on to a greater job, or if you're in a current job, you might be getting promoted, Gemini. If you are in a situation where you are in lack, or you were in lack, let's say if you were going through some things and shit got tight financially and shit just was shitting, you know what I'm saying. You may have lost a lot of things, but now is the time, Gemini, that everything that you lost and then some will be returned to you, because no longer will you be sitting in that status of, oh, I'm fucked up. Oh, I'm cooked out this motherfucker. Shit ain't working for me. Ain't nothing. No, things are getting ready to take on a real Eight of Wands-ish energy, if you will, Gemini. And I'm going to give you all your own reading for your season. And I'm going to start doing readings for the beginning of the season for everyone. But anyway, that was my Gemini and Venus over-explaining and being overly passionate about what I'm saying. I'm sorry. But there's an elevation, Gemini, that is about to take place for you. So if you've been in a position where things have been shaky and things just been all bad, shit is about to get really all good for you, Gemini. If you were in a situation where you are you're trying to date, I encourage you to date many, because there are going to be many options that are out there. If you felt like you were undesirable because of whatever the fuck the reason was, you're about to become even more desirable, okay? If you feel like you're undesirable and you are in a negative mind frame, Gemini, you're going to receive exactly that, okay? Remember, you are a twin. Whatever you are putting out there is being mirrored right back to you. And I'm telling you, the word is elevation. The active, operative word for you in this season, Gemini, is elevation. That means that you are going up. You are going forward. So ain't no time for no negative Nancy. Put Agent 626 away, Gemini. Go ahead and be Agent 628 this time, so that you can make this step, so that you can move forward. Because, again, it's your time, Gemini. I told y'all a while ago that Geminis were about to come up and it was going to be a Gemini rain going on. I like to see this for y'all. All right, y'all. Oh, Gemini, I have to add this. Don't force a motherfucking thing, okay? Everything that is for you is for you, and nobody can take it from you, no matter what they do. That which the universe has for you, it is for you, Gemini. Don't force anything to fit in this season, because all that is for you will fall right into place and ease in comfortably. There won't be any type of waves or anything. Now, there are going to be some things that are going to get a little shaky, but they're going to smooth out real fast. Either way, that's not you trying to force anything, Gemini. Don't force it. It's flowing towards you. Whatever it is, on a positive nature. Remember, Gemini, positive thoughts in this season. It's y'all turn. It's like Gemini's getting ready to really, really win. Be positive, Geminis. And that's not just positive gospel or positive tarot, none of that. I really feel an uptick in positivity coming for Geminis. And it's not just because it's Gemini season, but some of y'all been out here giving off this energy of good things. And this is why you're receiving this elevation, Gemini. And one more thing, Gemini. There's a self elevation going on. There's going to be an upgrade of self, okay? So whatever version of you are right now, you are about to change. Embrace it. So this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. You have Black Moon, Lilith in Virgo. And it is asking you to release perfectionism. There's a number 6 there. Y'all know that what the number 6 gives. The number 6 is asking you to find balance. But let's go further into it. With the number 6 showing up, it is maybe Libra, you're being a little bit mean to people. The number 6 not only asks about balance, it is nurturing and service to others and harmony. Libra, you are expecting perfectionism in a situation, and that's not even something that you can reflect, is it? And I'm not being facetious at all, Libra. I'm just saying that sometimes y'all are a bit nitpicky, and if somebody turn around and did shit to you, you're gonna be mad, or you're gonna feel away, or you're gonna pop off, as any human would. And I'm not saying that you would be wrong if you took that stance, but when I'm saying in certain situations or in a particular situation, Libra, you need to really, really look at what's around you and possibly be grateful, looking at the background of what's going on. You may be feeling like what you have or what someone is giving you is not good enough because you're measuring it against what somebody else says or what society has said over the past 20 or 30 years, depending on how old you are, or your whole damn life. Shit, you could be a young Libra and experiencing this level of perfectionism. Are you projecting perfectionism and that's not really what it is? Or is it a situation of, Libra, things are damn near perfect in front of you and you're looking in society's way, looking through society's eyes at a situation and dissecting it and diminishing it and seeing flaws in it and maybe applying a definition of perfectionism that is unfair and is possibly causing issues around you? I want you to just take a look at that card, Libra. In the reflection, there is a crack in the foundation that the woman is standing on. That is reminiscent to me of a woman who is very pushy, or let me just say someone, not just attacking women, someone who is very pushy, but they have some things going on in their own life that require attention, versus them barking out orders or pointing out what's wrong with other people, or doing things like that. And again, Libra, I'm not trying to be too much on you. Not too much on y'all. I know, because I love Libras, but there is something there, Libra, that universe is asking you to release, because it is, if it has not begun to cause issues, Libra, it will begin to cause issues, because just as with Aquarius, people we begin to point out or associate those, maybe they're assumptive, if you will. They're assumptions of what is wrong with you and why you're treating people this way, or why you're expecting perfectionism, or why you're putting out the spirit of perfectionism when things aren't as rosy in your own life as you're trying to put it, okay? And it's not all Libras, okay? That's not all Libras. I could be giving that to myself too, because my Mars is in Libra. And that means that sometimes I have a hard time making a decision about things. Maybe if you're like me, and I don't do this, but if you're like me and your Mars is in Libra and you have a hard time making decisions about things, but you are lambasting other people for it and giving them advice, maybe you should follow your own advice, Libra. I'm just saying. Release that perfectionism, because, girl, it causes wrinkles. Let it flow, Libra. You usually let things flow to you, and those things that are not for you, you usually release them, girl or boy, whomever you are. Return to that version of Libra. Not asking you to be a pushover, but god damn, baby, this perfect bitch that you're trying to be, people are seeing through it. Cut it out. And don't get it confused, Libra. I'm not asking you to do anything to demean yourself or to cause yourself any emotional, physical pain, anything like that. Nothing to compromise your spirit. None of that. But I am asking you to climb down out of people's ass, okay? Climb down out of folk ass. Let the dingleberry go and let folk breathe, Libra. Because you putting some undue pressure on people that you would not be able to withstand if the mirror was turned on you. Calm down, Libra. Let's talk to Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. And let's talk about this sublimation that's going on. Excuse me, that word's a little bit of a tongue twister for me, but sublimation and this spiritual magic. You also have the number 40 at the bottom, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. And that is, to me, your ancestors trying to get you to pay attention, because potentially, now this is not all of you Aries, but specifically those of you who are in the spiritual arena, baby, be careful. Because somebody might be throwing some work at you. If you have been having some issues with nightmares, if you have been having little chaotic situations happen, like shit just ain't making sense, it is because someone is throwing work on you, okay? That spiritual magic is someone controlling you or trying to attempt to control the things around you, to gain control of you. Not necessarily to like kidnapping or nothing, but to maybe break your spirit, to maybe kill your resolve, to maybe do things to make you not sturdy. You get what I'm saying? Because Aries is usually really sturdy. Here's a hater that's trying to see you, knock you off your square, okay? Or maybe it's several. There are a few monitoring spirits around you, and I know that's not what the eagle is. Like gnats and flies and shit is monitoring spirits. That's not what that is. This is a spirit that is out to get you, honey. Be careful who it is you got around you, Aries, because somebody in that circle is working you, girl. And it could, or boy, or it could be some motherfucker you ain't never met that's doing some shit for somebody, okay? Cleanse yourself with sublimation. That refers to transforming less than desirable energies, thoughts, and emotions to higher, more constructive purposes. Aries, if you are having negative thoughts or you are allowing negative energies to rule you, you need to change that, because you're feeding or fueling whatever this magic is that is being thrown at you. If it is not directly magic, Aries, this is people that are speaking negative over you. Basically a spell. Every word that we speak is a spell. And it could be self-sabotage, Aries. It could be you being in a negative area in your life or going through your ups and downs, because you know life has ebbs and flows. But for some reason, Aries, you're taking this as the end all be all. You know, you're dropping that nuke that Aries sometimes does. And I know not too much on Aries, baby. I'm talking about me too. I'm an Aries moon. Sometimes when I get mad, that's it, baby. Everything's gone. But we can't continue to do that, because even if nobody is putting any magic on you, you're not being hit mad spiritually. You are putting spell work on yourself by speaking more and more negative things over yourself. Let's just say something random happens, like you get a flat tire. If you start, oh, this is the worst fucking day ever, like da-da-da-da, you're feeding that energy, Aries. And so what's going to happen is the universe is going to continue to communicate this back, like, okay, well, shit, you must want to continue to have fucked up day go on, because you keep focusing on this, okay? You keep focusing on what could go wrong, those less than desirable energies and thoughts that you have, and that low energy shit, that low vibrational shit that's going on, Aries. Cleanse yourself of that, okay? Because, like I said, it could be someone putting work on you causing this to happen. Or you could be doing it to yourself through your own words and actions, Aries. Calm down, relax, breathe, take a step back, and then see what it is. But make sure you cleanse yourself, Aries, because that negativity got to go. You're speaking death over your own life. And I don't mean like a physical death, but the things that you're losing, the things that you're going through, you're causing them through your words. And this one is for us Leos. This is for Team Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. If you are Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, this is for you. Child, what do you mean? Black Moon Lilith in Pisces is coming up as you need to honor your boundaries, Leo. This is some things there's some emotional things that's dealing with emotions, that's water, that Pisces energy is showing up, showing you like, look here, Leo. You do know that no means no, right? Not saying that you're the problem, but there is someone that is around you or some people that are around you, Leo, that don't understand the word no. If you don't learn to speak up for yourself, Leo, people are going to continue to cross these boundaries. People are going to continue to do things to you that you don't appreciate, don't like, and normally wouldn't tolerate. So essentially, Leo, you're being a cowardly lion. You're not speaking up for yourself. You're not asking the right questions. You are not honoring your own boundaries. That when I said no means no, that means that's a complete sentence, Leo. Stop it with the yeah, well, I'll see, or beating around the bush, Leo. You need to learn to speak up, okay? And you need to honor those boundaries within yourself. When you are tired, Leo, you need to honor that. When you feel like enough is enough, Leo, you need to honor that. When you feel like someone has disrespected you, Leo, you need to honor that. And I'm not saying crash the fuck out, because we easily could. We will rip every fucking thing to shreds that is in our path. But right now, Leo, you got a lot more to lose in this situation. So you've got to learn to think and honor those emotions that are coming up. There is a thing with your boundaries, Leo. You are letting someone walk all over you, or you're letting a situation take complete control of you. A situation that's potentially taking complete advantage of you. But you are not strong enough to stand up and ask the questions. You're being, and I'm not giving us too much, Leo. I'm not trying to be too heavy on you, but I need you to grow up, okay? I need you to put your big boy or your big girl panties on, okay? There is a situation in life where you need to say no. And you also need to reach out for help, Leo. If you need help, this is your opportunity to ask for help. If you don't know how to honor those boundaries that are coming up within you, that are screaming out, telling you yes, no, maybe so, but you don't trust yourself enough to make this decision, Leo, I implore you to go get help, beloved. Because a raggedy ass lion is not what we're going to have running around here. An emotionally raggedy ass lion. See, you're struggling with something, Leo, but you're refusing to honor that boundary that's screaming, saying, I need help. I can't go any further. You're refusing to honor that, Leo, by trying to power through and thinking that everything will be okay, and it won't, because you need help. And if you are crossing boundaries, Leo, if you are stepping on people's toes, this is me telling you, enough is enough, Leo. That person has had enough. No more of your bullshit, no more of your games, no more of any of that. It is time to grow up, Leo. And lastly, we have Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. I guess y'all can say we saved the best for last, whatever. But Sagittarius, you got some crazy shit going on. You have the Cibation card showing up, and it has the definition of purify, cleanse, and release. Cibation literally means feeding. So Sagittarius, you are feeding a situation that no longer serves you. You are feeding a situation and maybe giving life to someone who does not deserve you, honey. And I know you see the birds on here. I don't know what them motherfuckers is. What is them birds? I can't think of the name of them. Right now I can't think of the name of them, but you see that one bird on the left is bigger than the other one. You are possibly making a situation bigger by giving it your energy, baby. You're actually feeding some type of negativity, okay? Or you doing too much for somebody and taking the food out of your own motherfucking mouth. You taking out of your own pocket by giving this person energy or life, or this situation energy or life, because whatever has gone on, it has placed some distance between you and this person. And on the opposite side of it, Sagittarius, there is someone, and I notice that there are waters present, so I want to say this is emotionally tied too. There could be someone whose toes you stepped on too, Sagittarius, and they have reached their limit, or they reached their limit with you a while ago, and they've put that distance between y'all, and they're no longer feeding your energy. They're no longer feeding you as a person. Not saying physically feeding you, hell, it might have been feeding your ass at one point in time, but now that has ended. If this, again, let's turn it back. If this is you, Sagittarius, the advice that the universe is giving you, you need to cleanse yourself. First of all, purification is there. Purify. That means that you need to atone for the things that you did wrong in the situation. And you need to cleanse yourself of them. And you need to release the situation, because you mulling over the situation, be it if you have a heart in your chest or not. Because sometimes Sagittarius be heartless. But I digress. Sometimes in that little cold heart you got, Sagittarius, you might find a little bit of, room to forgive yourself for the things that you've done, or room to forgive that person for the things that you feel like they've done to you. Probably something that Sagittarius has blown out of proportion. And I'm not shitting on you, Sagittarius, but sometimes y'all do the most and you say the most. Maybe you said something or did something to someone, and they in turn have cut you off or not giving you any more of their energy. And you're trying to woo them back with gifts or love or whatever you're trying to do. It's not going to work, Sag. And on the opposite side, Sag, this should not work on you. Remember the reason why you put distance in between you and this person, and forgive yourself, okay, for the things that you contributed to, which caused the space. Maybe it's both of y'all that did the things. Forgive yourself for the things that you did, Sagittarius, in this situation to cause this distance between you all. Because I don't think that you all are going to reconnect. I don't think that whomever this person or whatever this situation is, Sagittarius, it is not for you. Which is why the universe is asking you to release, to let this go. This does not deserve any more of your energy. Okay, this does not deserve to continue to live rent-free in your head. This does not deserve to take over your life the way that it has. Release it, let it go, and move on, Sagittarius. That is the only thing you can do in this situation, because just like the word libation is kind of obsolete in today's language, this situation between you and this person, or you and these people, because it has crossed too many boundaries. The bridge has been burned. The thrill is gone. Everything is gone, okay? It is time for you to let this go, release it, and move on. It's over, Sag. I didn't say you lost, Sag. Maybe you're gaining perspective, but you're gaining nothing by continuing to feed this situation that doesn't serve you.
Feel the sacred glow in the realm of the real. Let a power flow.